Good thing you're wearing pants.
I'm wearing pants, barely. They're shorts. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, Chris's wife is here. Is that Chris and Stephanie today?
Stephanie and Chris. Look, our color has returned back to normal. We're not bright white.
Yeah. Wait, we've been okay. Actually, the coloring is like probably the best it's been. I like the lighting up here now.
Oh, wait. I just ruined it. I should have just left
Stop ruining things, Laurice.
Maybe we were too close before.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Happy Saturday.
How's it going?
How's everybody doing?
I'm in a much better place today. I've been in like this roller coaster.
LMAO.
LMAO. Oh, yeah, I was on over here.
You were on talking?
I liked it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody like the feed?
Smash the like button.
Smash it. Like, yo, what? Thank you. Yo, from Jersey,
Hi, Jersey
in the house.
strong.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in the world. I didn't watch news in the last 3 days.
Hey, Don.
I'm much better for it.
Happy May. That's right.
Yeah, May Day.
It was April when we talked to you guys last.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Luann. How are you?
Welcome.
Good to see you.
Got the whole world in his hands. We got Jersey in the house. New York or Florida today, Stephanie?
Plus Kate. Cool.
Hey, guys. Chris and Stephanie.
We have the
You
whole
guys
Stephanie.
upstate or way downstate? Also known as Florida.
Upstate.
Yeah.
Doing good, Luann. Do it better.
Southern Long Island.
I'm going to spit my gum out so I'm not chewing in your guys' face.
Yeah. Well, Florida is half Southern Long Island and half Lower Alabama. You know, it's kind of a mix depending on which neighborhood you're in.
A lot of New Yorkers down there.
Luann, were you not feeling all right the other day?
She fell down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she fell down.
Oh,
She's
no,
better now.
No commercials like I fell down, I can't get up. Good. Awesome. Feeling much better. Very cool. Wow, we're having some good times.
We are?
I don't know. I had 4 class today. One of my students came in and said, "Hey, I got an idea for a new improv game."
It was the dog.
11-year-old kid and brand new to my classes. And I was like, wow, I'm going to play this game like as much as I can because I really enjoyed it. Especially since like the games that we play, I feel like we're limited in the games we can play here. Maybe it's only because of our own imagination.
You can't, like, interact with each other. You have to do like Zoom games.
Yeah, it's hard because the games you normally touch each other for or connect more with each other.
Social distancing games.
Even like normal scene games.
It's weird to do
are
scenes.
Good, and there's great character work.
Just talking heads.
Yeah, it's hard. And so a lot of the games we play Objections and World's Worst, but we play those over and over and over again. So this is like a new game like those games that everybody can play. And I think it's even funnier, but it sets up a really cool kind of a thing. So we're gonna do that show tomorrow at 3:00. In our show tomorrow at 3:00, and I'm very excited to introduce it to the world because we played it in all of our classes this morning. As soon as he introduced it, I'm like, whoa, I love this idea, and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, wow, it's really cool to find people creating new games because I get bored with the same old ones.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that, and I'm a little exhausted because I was teaching for 4 hours this morning. But it was just fun. You know, I get to sit there and listen to kids tell jokes, and it's great. I can't think of anything more therapeutic. And
we had the kids do a commentary video.
Mm-hmm.
Check that out on LMAO.
Yeah, that turned out really good. I need some work, and we're getting there. But for our first one, and a lot of it's again the kids talking about current events and just talking. It was great. So.
Hey, Maria.
What's up?
What is up? No singing today.
Long Island.
He asked, should I bring my guitar upstairs? I said, do you want to sing? He's like,
I'm tired. I've been talking all day.
You're multitasking. Did you start Dreamland? You're watching Dreamland, right?
Oh, thank you for chiming in. Lots of people out and about today. State parks are packed with cars.
They reopened the parks here
in Jersey.
Yeah.
I
don't know what it's like because I haven't left. I hear people around the neighborhood. There seem to be people out on their lawns.
It's a beautiful day, and we gotta be careful.
Oh, humbug first. Okay.
Oh, humbug. Cool. Everyone's got crazy cabin fever. I know I do. I've been going nuts this week, and I feel better.
Oh, hey,
I think I feel better because I mowed yesterday.
Dan Harkabay's here.
Hey, what's up, Dan? Jody, you got Ethan there too?
Have all the Harkabays.
Awesome.
Still in quarantine, we're relaxed.
Yeah, that was a fun show. Dan brought the entire chemistry department from his Brooklyn high school to our show on Thursday. It was a lot of fun. It was a great audience, and the more the merrier.
Yeah, I had a headache that night. I wasn't feeling so well.
We might have an important announcement coming up because he sleeps a lot these days, doesn't he?
The teenager.
Yeah. He gets worn out from all those video games. You got to worry out. They start teaching, and then you got to.
You're talking to other U.S. friends, and no one wears wears a mask. It's not catching on in the Netherlands, huh?
You know what? We had some street workers going on, not like street walkers.
Why were they?
But they were digging like at 8 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm like, wait a minute,
someone was like jackhammering my basement.
They're right in front of the house.
And there was one guy with the mask.
Yeah, it was very high pitched. It was like metal on metal too.
It was like, and I was like, why? This doesn't sound very essential. But they were putting something on one of the electricity poles outside. So
yeah, what was
some
that?
type of plate. Maybe it was a safety thing.
Maybe did somebody like run into it or back it into it or something?
I don't know, but they must have done it.
That's so weird. So 8 a.m. and then most of the guys, actually, I think one guy had a mask on, but it was pulled down, and all the other guys didn't have any masks on. So, and they're outside, but they're on top of each other doing work. And I'm thinking, in that kind of work, you might want to wear a mask just so you don't get the dust inhaled. You know what I mean? Just for the nature of the work. But even more so with the current conditions, I feel like I can't imagine.
I closed my windows. They were right outside the windows. I was like,
we know pictures of Beijing from the past 2 decades. More people wear masks than not. It's like actually like a fashion accessory at this point. And I don't know if I'm ready. Not ready. I can't imagine what Times Square is going to be like if everyone's walking around with masks. In the past, when I saw somebody walking around with a mask, I'm assuming they're like morbidly ill and going to spread something. Like it's like I have astigmatism, my own small-minded thinking about it, right? And
you have to wear one at the grocery stop. You have to wear one. Yeah, you're supposed to wear one out in New Jersey anytime you leave to go out in public.
Yeah,
it's required.
And you should. And no more handshaking, and no more hugging, and no more. It's going to be weird. You know, we're all going to start bowing and like Eastern style, or we're taking it back.
They're not exactly the easiest thing. My problem is they fog up my glasses no matter what. I can't see in them. I can't see.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Keep
going. And then it forces me to touch my face because that's my glasses off to wipe them down. So it's really hard if you wear glasses. Oh, hey, Tina. Ice cream man. The ice cream man's going around? Oh, we had one come around early last month. But I think since the lockdown, I think he started to come out, and I think he was maybe just stopped. They told him not to. You got to find a way to position the glasses and the mask. Yeah, they would like put them in front like this, and I'm like, oh, hi guys. It's not exactly going to look nice. Clean glasses with shaving cream? Does that stop them from fogging up? In Buenos Aires, we have to use it everywhere. Street shops, yeah.
I thought you just do like you do with like scuba glasses, just and rush it around and rinse it off, and that keeps it,
gross. That's
what you do with your scuba goggles. I've heard that. Yeah.
It just is like I was driving with one on, and when I drove out to the pharmacy drive-through, and I was like, I can't touch my face.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't touch my face. I'm just gonna have to try and see through these foggy glasses. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm gonna hit someone. Maya said, "Hi, Maya. Masks are obligatory inside public places."
Mm.
Tina says her mask likes to slip. Sometimes covers her eyes.
Did everyone make their own homemade masks with their old T-shirts? I mean, everyone tried that. We did that almost a week and a half ago.
I ordered some disposable masks just because those T-shirts you have to keep rewashing. Like, you gotta go find it. And I noticed, like,
we have a lot of old T-shirts.
Those string, like the long things, they keep getting like wound up in the washing machine and tied up to other things.
I wonder if we could like things something like that.
Germany, you have to wear a mask in stores and public transportation, but not out.
I think anytime you're supposed to have them, and then anytime you get close to somebody, you're supposed to put them on. I see a lot of people walking up and down the street with them. And there's something about that, if you leave it on all the time, you don't forget to put it on when you have to put it on.
Oh, no, buffering.
Oh, crap. Breathing issue, or they had a heart
attack. A lady hit a pole.
Yeah. Because they're not, it's probably they're passed out because.
Okay. You're supposed to wash some. Okay.
I want a lingerie.
Buffering. No buffering.
Oh, my.
Is it bad buffering? Oh, it's more people are saying buffering. I'm on their TV. Let me see if it works on my YouTube.
Mom, I'm on TV.
Hey, look, Ma, I made it.
Boy, we're blowing up the system. We have so many people watching now. We're freezing YouTube.
Oh, it's working on mine. Oh, it's working.
You know, I've been tempted to take a few poo floater pics.
A poo floater pic?
Who had a poo floater pic?
I put the poo floater pic.
You had a poo floater pic?
Yeah, from when I made that music video with the poo.
Oh, that poo floater. I was thinking,
were you thinking a real poo floater?
Well, I stuffed up the toilet twice without any paper in the last 2 days.
Oh my god.
So I don't know what I've been eating. That's all those fresh veggies I got. So too much information. I apologize. Wow, that's in record.
I don't know what that means, but I'm already grossed out. But I have a floating raft, and it's in the shape of a poop emoji.
The poop emoji, yeah.
Yeah, you could use it in the pool to float on it.
Yeah.
It's literally a floater. It's a floating poop. It's a poop raft.
Mm-hmm. Jane, how's England doing? Any updates from the motherland?
My news.
Different motherland. That's a bad analogy to something else.
Fatherland?
Yeah. From our
stepfatherland?
Our former owners.
Emancipated land?
I don't know what I'm saying. There's nothing good coming out. Maybe buffering is a good thing. Yeah. You missed the good stuff. Only the best. Only the best.
So that's some funny news.
Funny news.
A man was arrested after mistakenly deposited 2 bags of cocaine with his cash. Oh, yeah. With it.
You got to separate your whites and your greens.
So she opened it up.
He gave cocaine to the bank.
He was arrested for depositing cocaine into his bank account.
He was just trying to tip the teller.
He was like, "Hey, the additional drugs were located in his car." Moral of the story, don't do drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Also, bank cannot store your drugs for you.
Bank stayed open for 3 days without closing, though.
It did?
I'm making stuff up now.
The drug bank, or?
No, because they had too much cocaine and they couldn't sleep.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, they had to stay up. Not as funny. It wasn't that funny to begin with, but it's less funny when you explain it. Oof.
This isn't really funny. This is kind of sad. The Maryland National Guard is protecting their COVID-19 tests from the feds in an undisclosed location.
Yep, Dick Cheney's there too still.
Because they're afraid that the feds are going to come and take them. So, causing coronavirus tests from South Korea,
So it's bad enough we're not ordering as a country and having a national thing so we don't bid against each other, driving prices up, right? Yay, capitalism. We're now buying and we have to defend our supply from the government that wasn't going to help to begin with. I don't know how I'm like this Rolling Stone. I'm not saying that they're not right.
No, I've seen it in plenty of places.
Yeah. I'm not even questioning the source as much as I don't know how big of a deal. Is the Fed really going to come in? Are they really that afraid that the feds are going to steal these things?
Yeah, the governor did this. The governor says it's real. It's from the Washington Post too.
Yeah. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh no, Stephanie got flagged.
This administration.
Yeah. But, an administration that's not going to help, but they're going to just steal their supply. Look, we got plenty of PPE now. That's
what happened. They took PPE. That's why they hid their tests.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Lost connect.
No, a black screen. Oh man, that's just my shirt. Maybe
can you still hear us? Can't see us, but you can hear us.
Is it me?
It might be me.
It's probably you.
We have problems whenever we do it right here, which is weird because the cable box is
right below us.
It's directly underneath us. So it's weird. Nothing else is on.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's working there.
Yeah, it's working here.
I'll turn it off so it doesn't slow it down.
But I turned off my internet. So this is on my phone feed.
Well, you're going to run up your data.
Well, that's true, too.
Now we're back. Yay, we're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
So here's another interesting news story. Georgia is temporarily allowing teens to get their license without having to take road tests.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to go well, guys.
Yeah, because there's such great drivers in Georgia to begin with.
Did we pay our internet this month? We did. Oh, maybe we didn't hear us.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
And is that a good thing? I'm sorry.
What do you think about the Georgia?
Georgia driving?
Georgia.
Yeah. So, like I said, I think, there are a lot of bad drivers out there. that I'm assuming like just paid $20 because they couldn't pass the test anyway, or they crammed for the test and forgot everything they ever studied for the test. And I got a really high score in my driving test. I was like a 98 percentile kind of a thing. I think you only need like about a 50, 60%.
I had to take it twice.
Right. And you weren't even that great, right? The second time you did it. No, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just trying to say, look, the standards are low. I
just got a really good, nice guy that passed everybody.
Yeah. And some people are pickier than others. You flirted with
Once
the guy.
Once you get that guy, you pass. Because I have friends that took it 3 times, and the third time they got that guy, they passed.
So it's not about being better.
The first time, I also took it on an LTD station wagon that was extremely long, and it was a tank.
Yeah.
And I had to parallel park in that thing.
Well, that was just bad planning.
Well, that's what I had. And my dad's like, well, that's the car you're going to be driving, so that's the one you should take the test on. I'm like...
Well, that's a good point.
It is a good point, but it's not necessarily mean I'm going to pass the test, because who parallel parks in Maryland? I never parallel parked until I got to New York.
Oh,
and
no,
at that point,
downtown Rockville.
I had a little... Well, I did not go parking. So I didn't need to parallel park till I got to New York. And at that point, I had a little car, which is easy to parallel park. So what we did was, after that, we were like, we need to scratch that. We can't do the LTD again, because the LTD, even though I'm going to be driving that I only drove it for a month before it broke completely. Before he was like, we're going to borrow our friend's car for this, because it's a normal size car. It's not like this. And this was old. This is like a early 90s. This was 1980 station wagon.
It was beyond a boat.
A boat, and then a long boat where you could
It was a long boat.
It was like you could sleep a whole body length in the back. You could lie down in the back.
Our voices are separated from the video.
You could have 3 people lie down in the back.
Yeah. It was huge.
So that was the only part I had a problem.
So the first time I ever did parallel park was going down to Georgetown. We were only about 16, 17. We're going to the bars illegally, and I had to figure out how to parallel park down there. The second time was going to the courthouse in Rockville, because I had to fight a ticket. It wasn't speeding. I think I made a left turn by mistake out leaving the college one day. And I didn't realize. I went out a different way I usually don't go. And you're not supposed to make a left there. And I just wasn't paying attention. So I had to parallel park to go to the courthouse in Rockville.
Hey, Lacey. Parallel parking. I heard 3 bodies deep in the back. Yeah, the old 1980s Ford LTD station wagons had a you could sleep 3 people next to each other in the back of the. That's how big the back area was. If you put the seats down, now if you put the seat up, you could sit 3 people.
Now, real quick, Daniel's saying if you could park a boat, you could park anything. But I will say I got really good at parking our minivan. I got to the point where, and especially if I had some help, but I get with 6 inches to spare, I could get that thing in. And now I got this tiny little Forte, which is like a Corolla type or Accord. And I always park too far away from the curb now. I'm so used to the outside being in line, and I'm like a foot away or more from the curb. And I actually struggle more now because I'm still not getting used to the angles of the mirrors.
You went to the bar underage?
Oh, never. Oh, hey,
Don
Chris.
had a 58 Chrysler.
Chris is on his own feed now.
Try parallel parking in the city in a truck without power steering.
Yeah. I know I have done that with a Ryder truck.
Bump and touch. Yeah, you bump your way in. The minivan was hard. Try it with a stick shift. No, we're not doing that. I cannot drive a stick.
Need your bumper,
Your 8-year-old's
buddy.
going to have a birthday Zoom party with a special guy that's going to make them play.
That sounds creepy.
That doesn't sound...
I would choose your wording carefully.
That doesn't sound right.
With a special guy.
Make them play what?
Yeah, 8-year-olds with a special guy just doesn't sound right.
Okay, so
sorry.
No, there's a house that no one wants to move into, so they're giving it away for free, but you have to move it. It's in Louisiana because it's extremely haunted. It's 2,400 square feet, 2-story, 4-bedroom. But how are you? It's going to cost $100,000 to move this house.
They're moving the whole house.
And there's a ghost lady in there, a former owner. It was built in 1860s. And they try to sell the house, but they can't because it's creepy. Well, I guess they want to keep the property, so they believe Adele is a ghost in there. A woman named Adele.
Oh, see, Adele's not even dead yet.
She's like the ghost was like, hello.
The ghost of Adele. She's ahead of her time.
You go to sleep, you're like, hello, huh? It's me.
That keep me up overnight.
Okay, yeah. So the woman, the real estate agent, put it on her Facebook page. Sylvia McLean. She said people who live there visited the home, filed comment section with their creepy encounters. So no one will buy it. So the owners just said, "Hey, just come and get it, but you need to come and pick it up." But like moving it, it's a 2-story house. You're gonna have to break it down.
I've never seen a house. It's free as long as you pick it up.
Yeah.
Right. Usually say on Craigslist, I got a house, come get it. It's yours. The entire house.
So this ghost, she's not menacing at all. She was probably like 4'9" and weighed about 100 pounds. She lived to be almost 90.
See, those are the worst kind in the afterlife because they got an entire life of being like ill-equipped when
she cooked a lot.
She pooped a lot?
She cooked a lot.
Cooked a lot.
Oh, that'd be the worst place to be haunted, in the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, the ghost farted again. Smells like death in here.
We don't want ghost turds, and we're back on poop again.
No, we didn't have to go to church. We're just
she was cooking a lot, so there's like pots and pans. People hear pots and pans moving around.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying it would renovation and relocation would be about $80,000 to $100,000. That's still cheap for a new house. So
they think if they take the house away, like they'll take the ghost with it?
No.
So why do they want to
I guess they want to keep the property, but they don't need the house. I don't know.
To just level. If you're gonna do it for free, just level the house.
Maybe the land is worth more than the house.
Right. I never heard of that before.
Oh, and the house has 2 air conditioning units that work.
Not if you move it. It's gonna it's all gonna fall apart. Demolish it, save it for parts, maybe. I mean,
I think it's a good deal. I think we should move it to our backyard.
Get a mini house?
No.
A tiny house?
It's pretty big. Look how big it is.
4 bedrooms, you said, right? 2,500 square feet?
Yeah, let me show you guys if you can see.
Burning down the house.
The picture of it. See?
Look, it's like falling apart.
Yeah, well, it needs some restoration.
Well, no. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you could you zoom in?
No, you can see it.
No. Let me zoom in. Let me see. Let me zoom in on. No, this house needs to be torn down. Look.
Maya says burn it.
Look under the window. Look under the window. It's like.
I think I see the ghost in the window. What's in the window there? What's in the window?
There?
Yeah, what is that?
That does look like a face. But she wasn't that tall though.
There's someone standing in there.
She's up on a stool.
No, she's only like 4 feet tall. Look, that's her.
Oh, there. No, that. Oh, on the left side.
That's her right there.
I thought you meant up in.
That's her.
Up in here.
Right here. No, she's in the window.
I thought you meant.
That's why no one buys it.
When there's a ghost in your real estate photo, it's not good. That's just bad marketing. Yeah, that's
nothing. The realtor.
This house will not survive a move. This house is just like, hey, let's get on the truck. We'll just crumble to dust. No. That's the realtor. Yeah. Well, actually, the ghost is the realtor. She's like, no, please keep my home together. You have her free. It's the package deal.
So this is an interesting story.
Herd of deer?
Yeah, I heard a deer. No, a whole gang of deer have taken over the streets of a city in Pennsylvania, like a small town.
Oh, really? Because no, they're like it's like the Venice.
There's videos of like 10 deer walking around the middle of these streets.
Is it like Venice where the dolphins have come back to the canals?
Well, the deer are always out anyways. It's nothing new. They already take over.
Well, downtown though.
But to be walking around in the town, yeah. It's like they were walking near the University of Pittsburgh. There's like a whole herd of them in the town center.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
UP.
Yeah.
You the Pits. Oh, that looked like Chris.
Was Chris?
It looked like Chris. You see that picture?
No.
Go back to the deer and go all the way down. This was like an ad. It'll be different, but hold on. What's that? Go down. No, right there. What do you think?
No, all I see is these screens.
No. Go down. There's photos that are waiting to come in.
There's a dog. That?
Oh, no, one more.
That's not Chris.
No, it's a little like Chris.
It's just a bald guy.
Well, no.
Oh, hey, Cheryl.
So, there was a lot of qualities that Chris imbues. Meet the 19-year-old college student who flew an airplane over Maryland in a flight path that spelled F-U-C-K COVID-19.
Yeah!
Mm.
He wrote it in the sky.
Yeah.
That's not very family friendly.
Oh, they didn't censor the picture.
No.
That's terrible handwriting.
I can't tell. Well, he did it with a plane.
Yeah. It looks like Eat at Joe's a little bit. The font.
Yeah. It looks like some type of diner. You're right. So on Indian Engineers, COVID-19 bikes is a tandem bike where the seats are 5 feet apart. That sounds like a wreck waiting to happen. They're supposed
to be 6 feet apart.
Are they?
Yeah, well, social distancing, 6 feet.
I know.
So this is a fail on a COVID-19 fail?
I don't know. It just sounds rough. It's already hard enough to ride a tandem bike.
Or maybe if your back's to the person, 5 feet's enough.
No, because you can ride right into their cloud because they're breathing particles.
That's true. If you're behind,
and then you go
person.
into them. Yeah. No, just them breathing. Yeah, they're like, and they're in the air. And
if you start getting a clip,
you're behind them. That's why they say you shouldn't jog behind someone because you go right into their cloud.
I spit a lot. Not on purpose.
But either way, it sounds like a wreck waiting to happen.
Can you imagine on any tandem? You and me on any tandem?
Stay away from the Michigan Capitol. Oh yeah, because.
What about a tandem kayak?
The militia.
For COVID-19. Get like a 20-foot long kayak for two.
Yeah. Catch you later, Daniel.
See you soon. News you'll never use.
Yeah, news you'll never use. That's a
good show. News you'll never use.
All right, so Swedish City is dumping chicken poop on the parks to deter people from going out and celebrating. They're filling the parks with chicken poop.
Oh, like there's not enough chicken shit in the city park.
Yeah. Yeah, official in a Swedish city are dumping more than a ton of chicken poop on a popular park. Well, that's shitty.
So if you're cooped up.
Damn, that's a crappy thing to do.
Hey, look at all the chicks.
And we're talking about poop again.
Yeah.
The city of Lund, which annually draws crowds numbering in the tens of thousands to celebrate Walpurgis Night.
Where is it?
The manure is being spread across the park to prevent revelers from gathering. It's actually probably like compost. Well, either way, it's going to smell.
Yeah, chicken manure is not the same.
It stinks awful. It's like when you go to the county fair.
I hate manure.
Manure!
I hate manure.
So it's a pagan festival that people all gather for. So it actually knocks out two birds with one stone.
So to speak,
because they get to fertilize the lawns, and at the same time it'll stink.
Oh, chicken shit does fertilize?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're right, Jane.
So people might not sit and drink beer.
Yeah.
And not social distance.
Beer.
Keep people away from fertilizing the park at the same time.
Start drinking shitty American beer.
That's true. We don't want we don't want humans to fertilize.
Escaped bear.
Yeah. So an escaped bear was captured after 10 months.
10 months
in Italy. Yeah.
Oh, in Italy. Yeah, they had things to do.
Yeah, bear escaped from a nature park has been captured 10 months later. His name was known as M49, nicknamed Papillion. He escaped from a province near Nature Park in July and was captured.
His name was M49?
Yeah.
That's just rude. I know maybe people don't want to humanize.
No, his name was Papillion.
Oh, Papillion. I thought you said his name was M49.
Well, they labeled him M49.
Oh, that's just
sounds like some type of gun.
Mm-hmm.
So many puns. I love being behind chicken. Okay. The bear is okay. That's good.
Hey, little deuce cooped. That's good to know.
I wonder what he's been doing.
I know. We should hear his side of the story.
He went on an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he didn't come to anyone's houses.
What did Justin Timberlake do?
Oh yeah, remember the "It's Gonna Be May"?
Yeah.
That meme every May. Well, we didn't see a lot of them, but he posted one. It's gonna be May, like an old picture of him, and he's got on a mask. But it's like an old picture of him. He's got on a face.
That's
It's
like a
gonna
black
be
ninja mask.
May.
I mean, not the whole face, but it's a M95 mask.
Driving by a turkey farm. That stinks. Most of these farms smell really bad. The hog farms in Iowa are the worst. They smell really bad.
Well, that's like where I went swimming in July. I kept describing it as that smell.
You drive through these towns and they're funk. So there was a gator on the loose in Brampton, but it turned out to be a beaver. Yes, it was a beaver. See,
that was a big beaver.
It was a beaver. See, I knew that I saw a car when we were driving in New Zealand. I was like, that's a beaver, but it was a car.
Maybe there was a beaver too.
All right. Police in Brampton received complaints on Saturday of a 5 to 6 foot alligator.
That's right, Stephanie. That's how I got sick.
On the loose. After brief investigation. Wait, how did you get sick?
Well, swimming in water that smelled like a chicken coop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But police determined it was just a large beaver.
Still put down a baby.
Beavers could be the size of a car.
Yeah, and zombievers.
Yeah, there's actually the Peel Regional Police Twitter account has like an animal complaint. Area of Credit View Road, James Potter Road in Brampton reports alligator in storm drainage pond. Officers on the scene searching for a 5 to 6 foot alligator. What? They usually have alligators?
I hear the Peel Regional Police.
I always thought that
officers
are ready to provide Gatorade. Update: officers from animal control are on the scene assisting officers in search. No further updates. We'll share more. Okay, they closed the park. They took video, and based on a video from social media, they've determined that it was a beaver in the water, not an alligator. How do you mistake a beaver for an alligator?
Yeah, we're doing
the bigger question is, how do you mistake a car for a beaver?
We're doing World's Worst, one of the classes this week, and we did the World's Worst thing to hear see or do the day we go back after quarantine.
Oh, it's Karen. I
Right.
talked to your manager!
Yeah. So I said, the World's Worst thing says, oh no, the groundhog saw its shadow. We have 6 more weeks of quarantine. Excuse me. Too many protein bars.
Animal Services attended. They reviewed. Okay, so no harm was done to the beaver.
That's good. Damn.
It was Justin Beaver.
Mm.
Oh, and there's killer hornets that have arrived in North America.
I'm a king, babe.
Murder hornets, they call them. Reporting in the New York Times. There's a 2-inch Asian giant hornet species known as the murder hornet, which was first sighted.
2-inch?
Yeah, it was first sighted in Washington State. Oh, good. Stay over there. Knowing our luck, they'll all come to New York and New York City.
It's one world now.
It has mandibles. Use mandibles shaped like a spiked shark fins to wipe out the honeybee hive.
Yes.
In a matter of hours. Oh gosh, they're capable of killing humans.
Isn't the title officially Her Beaver? Her Beaver needs a haircut?
A new threat in the United States. Massive hornet mandibles that rip bees to shreds. They're cannibals. Mandibles.
Yeah.
They're cannibal bees.
Did you see that meme going around?
No.
Her beaver needs a haircut. And it's actually a little girl who has like a pet beaver.
All right, that sounds bad.
And it's legit. I looked it up. I saw this and I looked it up, and it's actually a book. I don't know how serious, but I think it's like a children's book.
Oh. About
needing a haircut. And is it Her Beaver needs a haircut?
Someone that got stung by this hornet said it was like having red hot thumbtacks being driven in my flesh.
Ooh.
Brenda Beaver needs a barber. Is that a tongue twister? Are we gonna do the challenge? Are we gonna do tongue twister challenge, or are we gonna do trivia?
Let's do trivia.
Are we gonna do the airline trivia? Where's Stephanie?
Yes, TSA. Want me to ask the questions?
Yeah, sure.
I'll ask the questions. All right.
Oh, I sent it to you. You have it?
Yeah, I got it here. You've been carrying this thing.
I have been.
Why not?
Here, just cutting the grass. Today is World Naked Gardening Day.
Oh.
So if you want to go into your garden, you got to do it naked.
Oh, the neighbors will appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got all the kids in both houses next to us.
You posted a video on Facebook of a Southern woman reading the book.
Oh, the beaver and haircut?
The beaver.
Cut your beaver?
Haircut?
Yeah.
A haircut your beaver?
No. Okay.
All right, you guys.
So this is something the Reese found. How well do you know?
So you know there's a naked man on Twitter and doing his lawn gardening.
This is a test, Stephanie. How well do you know TSA guidelines?
Naked gardening day.
Take this quiz and find out. Okay. It's probably everyone's least favorite part about flying, but security screening is a necessity. How well do you know TSA guidelines and rules? Here's a question.
Boy.
And we've got a
Something tells me
choice.
all this is about to change with the new social distancing.
Which household item is allowed on board the aircraft? A crowbar. B, cooking spray.
How well do you know your beaver?
C, Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Is that product placement? Or D, an electric razor. Crowbar, cooking spray, Samsung Galaxy Note 7, electric razor. Which one is allowed
Electric razor.
on board the aircraft?
Electric razor.
All right, everyone seems to be going for electric razor. I think, but Samsung Galaxy Note 7, you can't take that on the computer.
They explode.
That was correct.
Yay!
Awesome. Wow. How many years does TSA pre-check, the expedited security program, last once approved? How many years does the TSA pre-check,
Never done that,
the expedited security program, last once approved? 5 years, 3 years, 10 years, or lifetime? 3, 5.
It's definitely not a lifetime.
3, 5, 10, or forever.
Everyone says 5.
5.
It'd be nice to
I
travel.
gotta trust Stephanie on these. Correct.
Oh, Don said 10.
Excuse me. Wishful thinking, Don.
You got yours right before quarantine. Well, at least it
That's
lasts
right.
5 years.
Yeah. And by the time quarantine's up, you'll have to get another one.
Yeah.
True or false? TSA agents only work at airports. True or false?
You can't have another job? What if they're like moonlighting as a TikTok dancer, like the nurses?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen some TSA dancers on TikTok.
False? Should I say false? I think it's false. That's correct. Oh, wait, there's explanation for this one. TSA also safeguards all 4 general modes of land-based transportation: mass transit, freight rail, highway motor carrier, and pipeline.
I want to take a trip.
And support maritime security.
I want to go to the Bahamas.
Let's go.
I want to go to the Bahamas.
I'm going to have to leave early again today.
I was watching Outer Banks. We started watching Outer Banks.
Outer Banks, great show. We finished watching Outer Banks.
It's not that great, but you know what?
It's good.
It's fine for now.
Yeah.
It actually, the first few episodes are like, all right, but then it gets really good.
It's got Chip.
It gets really good.
Yeah, I like it.
It gets like the last 5 episodes. You have to watch. You have to keep watching because it gets a lot of action. It's a lot of fighting, a lot of fist fights.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in North Carolina in the Outer Banks apparently likes to punch each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of punching. I think that's a Southern thing.
Is that? Do people in the South punch each other?
It's like how, a debate team in the South.
They just get mad and punch each other.
Yeah.
We're
being Southernists.
A lot of punching. I don't think there's a single character that didn't get in a punching match, even the girls.
Yeah, I get it. We're teenagers, but
yeah, he's 15. It actually it's a good show for a teen drama. It's better than the CW teen stuff.
It's really well written.
It's better than the CW teen stuff.
It's a good story.
I wouldn't put it with Stranger Things where it's kind of nostalgia for older, but it reminds me a little bit. Parts of it are kind of it reminded me of Goonies a little bit at times, a little bit
That's the treasure hunt.
Outsiders a little bit,
yeah.
the Outsiders. There's an element of class difference and yeah.
Karate Kid,
a little bit.
Well, generic blonde, annoying preppies.
Yeah, it's like
The
us
bullies,
versus
preppy
them.
bullies.
Yeah, poor people versus spoiled rich kids.
Very like.
Yeah, it's just a lot like Goonies. Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, it's the kids are a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little more. You know, I just like looking at the scenery because it's like it's just pretty water.
Yeah, it looks like Florida. I keep thinking
it's just like anything with scenery that actually has a decent, engaging story. I'll watch.
I'm expecting more alligators and sharks, and I keep forgetting it's not Florida.
They do have gators.
They have some gators. They
filmed it down in South Carolina.
Yeah,
there are gators down there,
and
they definitely have sharks in North Carolina.
Sharks. Actually, North Carolina had more shark bites in the last couple of years than Florida did, I think, because they're coming up more and more north.
In STL? What's STL?
St. Louis?
That happened to my ex-boyfriend. What? Yeah, he walked back into his car, got in, and drove with the light turned green. What happened? He had a guy get out of his car at a stoplight, watch the car in front of him, punch the guy in the... Oh, gosh! I know, it would be nice to be at the Outer Banks.
Insane. All right. When Real ID complaint cards are required on October 1, 2021, what will the top of the card be marked with? Check mark, American flag, a star, or an eagle? What will the Real ID complaint cards be topped with?
I don't know.
This is a strange one. I don't. This is
friends went kayaking with alligators. That's good.
I went kayaking and I went swimming with alligators, but I didn't see any. I just know they were there.
Star. Everyone says star.
Oh yeah, let's see here. That's correct.
Hey!
At the top of the card, right? Can you take photos at security checkpoint? Yes or no? Can you take?
I don't think you're supposed to. I don't think you're.
Can you film and take photos at security checkpoint?
I don't think you're supposed to, but people do it all the time. I see pictures of it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think people sneak them, right?
Oh, it's wrong.
It's wrong?
I said no. TSA does not prohibit photographing, videotaping, or filming at security checkpoints as long as the screening process is not interfered with or sensitive information is not revealed. But you may not film or take pictures of equipment monitors that are shielded from public view.
So if you want a picture of your friend like getting like felt up, you can take a picture of that?
Yeah. Good. That's a good experience.
Good to know.
Oh, wait.
I always put my cameras away, like, because the whole vlogging thing, like, when we travel, I'm afraid I'm going to get yelled at. So I never bring them out, especially at that point. I'm like, they're just going to take my camera away. If I take a camera out, they're going to just look at me and be like, give me that, and not give it back. So I didn't know that. I would be filming.
All right, here's one.
Just to show, oh my God, that horrible experience we had trying to go through Manchester, was it? Where they took every little thing out of every little suitcase.
You triggered my...
It was the slowest process. And we all hit the crappy button on the way out saying, how was your service? We're like, bad. I'm going to hit it again and again.
I think we hit the tilt.
We need another trip. But honestly, I'd rather be there right now than here. Oh, I'd rather be anywhere.
It's right now.
Actually, no, that's not true. I don't want to be in the back of a morgue, U-Haul truck outside of morgue right now.
Nope.
This definitely beats that.
Well, yeah. Oh, you wouldn't notice so much.
I would actually no. I wouldn't be there physically, but I wouldn't be there.
People are dying to get in.
Oh,
all right. What year was the TSA form?
Times are bad right now.
2001.
Excuse our morbid humor.
Wait. We got a question here.
Sorry.
What year was the TSA formed? 2001, 1984. Ooh, it was Orwellian. 2007 or 1978? What year was the TSA formed? I love the form of that TSA.
You want your pool open 2001.
Was it formed post 9/11? It didn't exist before the 9/11? Excuse me.
Releasing weapons of mass destruction right here on our house.
Oh, it was 2001. It was a 9/11. Oh, no, maybe that was it before.
Oh, hi, E. What's up?
What's up?
How are you? You're not working today? No, you're usually off Saturdays, aren't you? Or no, you're working today.
Sorry, I'm getting gassy.
No, you're not leaving until it's time to leave.
I'm trying. All right. Which
I got a
of the
heck of a
following?
screening in Belfast. No.
I promise not to leave. Which of the following forms of ID will not be accepted at TSA checkpoints? Will not be accepted at TSA checkpoints. You guys hear that at home? A passport.
I didn't deserve that.
A birth certificate, a border crossing card, or a DMV issued driver's license or equivalent.
This is my X-Files blanket.
If I had nowhere to lean this way, there's like a couch. There was nothing blocking me to let it out.
Why did you have to let it out this way? And not
I don't know.
way?
I wasn't aiming it towards you. I wasn't thinking. I was in a lot of pain. Hey, virus.
Virus.
You both disgusting.
Off. All right, you're gonna get hitted.
Yeah. Why'd you show it?
Well, I'm gonna
report. Remove.
There we go.
Hide user. Okay.
Bye.
Sorry. Birth certificate. I think birth certificate's right too. Yes. No birth certificate for you. We already did this one. Which sporting team is not allowed on board the aircraft?
A team?
Which sporting item?
Oh, I thought you said like a team.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
If you're a lacrosse player,
yeah, the Houston Astros are banned.
Yeah.
Which sporting item is not allowed on board the aircraft? All right, here we go.
The Jets aren't allowed
A bowling ball, a basketball, a baseball
nice
bat,
brick wall. Thank you. It's not real brick.
Or football.
But it is very nice wallpaper.
The bowling ball, basketball, baseball bat, or football. Which one is not allowed?
I think a basketball. Unless it's deflated.
I'm assuming the bat's like a weapon. Yeah.
It's not a weapon.
It's more of a weapon. Why would the other ones? You figure they're going to pop?
I mean...
Yeah, we don't want any bats on planes right now. Ooh,
yeah, because the basketball has air in it.
You're going to kill somebody with that air?
You could put stuff in it to make a bomb. Stop it!
I aimed it the other way this time. Sorry, I had a lot of oatmeal.
One of those masks.
I had oatmeal for breakfast and lunch today.
And I had oatmeal too, and you don't see me.
Well, I had and the oatmeal I had for lunch was leftover from breakfast.
So you can bring your hockey skates.
That wasn't one of the options. Yeah.
Can I bring my roller?
What? Oh wait, where did this one? Where did this one?
Exactly. It is disgusting.
We did this one,
and it's not fair.
All right, here you go. Ready? Which food item is not allowed?
Chemical warfare.
Ready? This item
it should be your ass. It should be your ass because it's chemical warfare.
Is that a food item?
No.
Jesus.
I hope not.
Don't be eating my ass. I'm sorry.
Oh! No.
I'm not leaving to the end of the show. We're not allowed. You're not allowed to leave.
That was the longest one.
Hey, if I'm not allowed to leave, you're not allowed to leave.
I've ever heard of my life.
No, that was not as long as the one I did on that stage that one time. That lasted forever. The baseball bat is not allowed. Yeah, so don't bring a bat on board. I don't know. I hate it when people leave early from these shows. I don't know. We got 9 minutes to fill. All right. Which food item is not allowed on board the aircraft? Fresh eggs, cake, bread, or alcohol over 140 proof? No bats. Yeah, that's right. No bats. I made a Wuhan joke. Oatmeal does that for me. And I had oatmeal that had been sitting around for about 4 hours. I had oatmeal. I made it at 9 a.m. I ate a big bowl of it before 4 hours of teaching. And I ate the leftovers that were sitting out. So the oatmeal has been sitting out. So maybe picked up some things, right?
I ate that too.
No, but I ate it after 4 hours of sitting around.
Oh.
Yeah. And I added some oatmeal and a lot of yogurt. You didn't eat all the yogurt. I had a lot of yogurt. Fat-free Greek yogurt. Yeah, I'm thinking the eggs too. Oh, no, alcohol over 100. Now, eggs because of salmonella or... It doesn't say raw eggs, fresh eggs. But I'm guessing alcohol over 140 proof could be made into a bomb,
Keep it
right?
together, a professional.
Yeah, it was the alcohol.
I should not be forced to work under these conditions.
All right, just a couple more here. What is the cutoff size? So alcohol was the answer for that one. What is the cutoff size for liquid, gels, creams, and pastes that may be brought through checkpoints? 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters? 3 ounces or 89 milliliters? 5.5 ounces, 163 milliliters? Or 8.4 ounces, 250 milliliters? I think it's 3 ounces even.
I think it's 3, right?
What do you think? 3 ounces, 3.4 ounces, 5.5 ounces, or 8.45 ounces? 3.4? I bet you it's 3.4 because it's 100 milliliters, and that's like the nice even number from the metric side. I'm going to say that, yeah. Yep, that's the one. Wait, how we go? We got 10 out of 10. Woo! Perfect score. You must be a frequent flyer. Thank you to all those that fly a lot for helping us there. So,
it wasn't us.
This is getting painful. Cool. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? We got
a few more minutes. You better not do
I ordered that owl.
You did?
Yeah, I got like a scarecrow for the birds.
We have an owl coming.
We have a little owl coming for the backyard. And I also put out a whole bunch of seeds. I got all these extra seeds. I threw them down next to the garden.
No, you got to wait for the owl to come, and then you put the seeds down.
Well, that'll be the test to see if the owl works. But I figured let's give them an easy kill so they stop digging up the ones I planted.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Stephanie, I want that job.
You have an owl?
Or Stephanie, maybe you can answer for me. Because I don't know if I ever got a definitive answer. What's the most minimalistic job I can do that qualify to be on standby whenever I want to fly someplace? Or I can show up at the airport and say, whenever you got room for me, I'll get on the next plane.
Laying people off left and right for these airlines. Not the best time to get a job there.
Well, I'll do 20 hours a week. Like I said, can I be the guy who says, now boarding, line 5. Now boarding, line 5. If you are...
Yeah, to scare the birds
Group
away.
5, line up now. I could do that job. I could be the announcer guy. The white security phone is for the white, do all the things they say in airplane. Part-time airport crew member.
There you go.
Well, that sounds like a lot of work, though. Can you just show up at the job? They're just like, I want to be this guy. The desk attendant had to start out doing grunt labor.
Well, we need people on airplanes first.
We do.
It'll be a couple years before they'll hire.
Get a bird feeder and put it away from the garden. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. I like the sound of the birds. It's
I
very
just wanted
pleasant.
to have an owl back there.
That'd be funny. Yeah, I know.
Everyone is hurting right now.
Yeah. My dad sent me an email with an article listing out 19 jobs that are hiring right now for work-at-home jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And half of them were like the typical work-at-home jobs, like mail stuffing. And there was one that
you could be an influencer.
Being like a Zoom patient for I forget what it was. Kind of like a test, psychology test, or like almost I forget what it was exactly.
For hospitals.
I'll bring that into the next show on Monday. I'll bring that article in. I think that'll be a funny one to kind of go down.
Instacart shopper,
yeah. But these are jobs you can do from home that you can that they're actually hiring right now that they need people for right now. And but that one job was like it pays $5 to $60 per occurrence, and you may get one job a month.
Mail stuffing.
MALE
stuffing envelopes in the mail.
Yeah, mail. It all depends on how you spell it. Yeah. Chain mail. Lots of rabbits too. Yeah.
Hubby goes back to work on Monday. They started to reopen stuff there?
Are you San Francisco or are you like the next county over, Cheryl? Hudson Hawks?
Oh, hawk statues. I got the idea for an owl because 2 yards down our neighbor has one and it seems to be doing the job. So county reopens Monday.
Oh, cool. The private golf clubs are open here now.
North San Francisco.
Apparently now you can go to a golf club, but you can't golf with anybody else. You have to go around by yourself. So, although if you're not a good golfer, the best part about golfing is getting drunk with your buddies, right? Like good golfers probably want to be alone to avoid the people getting drunk with their buddies. But yeah,
everyone was out. Yeah, I'm guessing there's a lot of people out today here. We have sunny and 70 degrees, and it's been raining on and off
on the deck
all week. All week it's been raining. You'd be able to like sit in a coffee shop,
outdoor cafe. Well, I think what they're about to do is reopen restaurants, and they're going to ask people to redo their floor plans so that you can sit in a coffee shop, but if the place normally seats 20, you can only put like 6. Or something.
Usually, coffee shops don't have that much room, anyways.
Well, that's a problem. But if like a Starbucks, they'd have to reduce
miss everyone. We miss you too, Evelyn. Yeah. How are things going with your job? People behaving in the parks?
Or replace all the seating with like stand-up bars that will encourage people to not hang too long.
Husband goes once a week, but he's happy. Okay.
I'm glad farting makes you think of us, Evelyn. Miss us.
I think she said faring. Like how's everyone?
Oh, faring. I thought you said farting. I don't read so well.
There's no T in faring.
I thought I saw a T.
I miss you guys too. I miss everybody. I miss like just seeing people. Indiana they're doing a crazy schedule, too aggressive. Well, Georgia was just like the first to like bust that all open.
Yeah.
And then they had like their biggest amount of cases in one day yesterday, which is like 1,000 cases in one day yesterday.
Not to end this on a sour note, but everyone's cheering that we don't have 1 million to 2 million deaths. And then they're cheering that we only have 65,000, not to propose 100 to 200,000.
I don't think anyone's cheering except for certain people.
Well, it's one particular person. But in the sense that, well, that's 65,000 so far. We still have hundreds and thousands dying every day. The numbers are tailing off, but they still keep going up. And if we reopen, there's going to be a second wave. There will be a second wave at some point, almost guaranteed. So, yeah, we didn't have 1 million deaths this spring. We still might hit 100,000 before the end of June, but it's like we're still like growing. I like anyone that's claiming victory right now we're
still growing exponentially here in Jersey.
Hubris.
So yeah. We're not past our first wave yet. So we can't even start. Oh my God, Valerie, you just got here. You missed all the fun.
Oh, you got to go back about 15 minutes. It was explosive.
You don't want to.
It was awesome.
My brother wants to drive an hour out of the county to go to a farmer's market place. I mean, it wouldn't be bad just to go for a drive.
You know what, though? That's kind of what Cuomo was warning about, though. The state has to do it and the region has to do it together so that when if Connecticut reopens ahead of everybody else, everyone's going to go to Connecticut beaches.
Yeah. Jersey opens, everyone comes here.
It's going to be a mess and it's going to be insane and everyone's going to get sick. If one county opens up their parks, everyone's going to go there, and it's going to be too overrun. That county will not be able to handle all the people, and they're just all going to get each other infected and come home, right? It'll spread. It'll be like Mardi Gras or something like that. It'll be intense. And like he was saying, it might be the busiest year ever for the Saratoga races. But if the Saratoga race is the only thing in the region that's open, it's going to be oversold, people on top of each other. People are so dying to do something, I'm really thinking more and more like we're going to open up our comedy club at some point and making a goal of selling out 20 seats every day, like doing shows 7 days a week with different cast members, 3 or 4 people at a time.
I don't know if they're going to allow any theater gatherings for quite a while.
But I think like a comedy club is more like a bar and a restaurant.
Yeah, I don't think.
And it's spread out, small theaters with less than 50 people. But if you put 20 people in a 50-seat theater, like half capacity, or 100, we have 150 seats. We put 50 people in there.
Our numbers we're not anywhere close.
No, we're not there yet, but I'm thinking July
even being
and August.
In phase 1.
Yeah. I'm thinking July and August if they allow us to do anything.
So, Iowa governor's not listening to the experts from Iowa University. Wow. So they're just going all in on Monday, huh? Are they movie theaters and stuff? Because even Georgia, they open movie theaters, which is... Okay.
The chart I saw last night said there's 32 states opening things Monday. That's kind of ahead of the federal guidelines.
Yeah.
So they're more like they're not quite ready for phase 2, but they're doing like phase 2 type openings, and that's why everybody's concerned. And you know, it's kind of one of those things where I'm optimistic and hoping that it works. Because if it works, that means there's hope for all. That means maybe
it's not working overseas.
Well, I know.
As soon as they open up, their numbers go up.
Is it Germany is already having a second wave, a resurgence because they opened too quick? Or and I know Singapore and Hong Kong, right? People are eager to do stuff,
and their numbers were way down. They're not like where we are. They weren't they were getting like 2 to 10 new infections a day.
Right.
Although we don't know how accurate. Yeah, we don't know how accurate. My ass is staying home.
Yeah, but what about the rest of you, Kathy?
Just leave your butt at home. The rest of I'll leave my butt here.
You'd love it if I left my butt at home when we go out.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah,
or when we're doing one of these, so I don't have to.
Leave my butt in the basement.
Deal with your
it's all downhill.
Ass farts.
Gute Fahrt. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm gonna go before I really make Laurice cry.
Tears from the eyeballs of burning.
Yeah, I got mustard gas coming out the backside.
Every time it's just
I feel better now.
End up here, and now y'all wonder why I put a picture of my floater poop, like the.
Hey, I didn't have to leave the room.
The governor's only relaxing some restrictions. The counties are the smallest number of cases. That's good. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I have some funny challenges for our upcoming streams.
That usually means I have to do crap.
I have to do. No, stop it! No.
I'm leaning. By leaning this
way.
The
window is open, but you can't open it too much, or else Vic climbs out of it.
Dice are rolling.
All right, we are gonna go, but tune in on Monday. We'll be back. And I think we're gonna go watch some of Floor's X-File watch thing.
Maybe.
And then I'll go watch Cheryl's thing later, maybe. What time is your thing, Cheryl? 6?
What are you watching today, Cheryl?
What are you watching?
I've been binging the Avengers series like all week.
Yeah.
But I'll watch it again.
We'll watch it again.
We'll
put it on.
Goat? Oh, great.
I think it was either Thor or...
The original Thor?
Winter Soldier.
We saw Winter Soldier a couple weeks ago, didn't we?
Did we?
Was that the first one we watched?
Okay, so Thor.
Oh, we watched Civil War. Which Thor? Oh, the original Thor? I'll watch that again. I watched it a couple weeks ago. Can I say Thor Dark World is growing on me? It's all these movies that when I saw it the first time.
The only thing I really like about Thor is Loki.
Yeah.
I don't like Thor so much, but I'll watch because Loki.
And Iron Man 3 I like more now. Like there are certain things that I'm seeing. You know what I think was Thor?
Iron Man 3 was good. The second one was...
But like in the second Thor, I actually liked it and didn't like it the second time. Iron Man 3, I didn't like the first time, liked it the second time. Like the jarring changes were too jarring for me the first time. Now I like it. I appreciate it. And a lot of these movies, like stuff in Dark World and even Iron Man 2, there are things I appreciate because knowing what happens now later, there are a lot of little things in there that are really kind of cool Easter eggs for future movies. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of those things in Thor. And so
eggs.
yeah, good
Easter
stuff.
Eggs.
Awesome.
Yeah, Flora's doing I think they're watching Dreamland, or they're watching Humbug, and then the second hour they're gonna watch Dreamland and then Dreamland 2. So I think I
want to watch Schitt's Creek. That's the what's his name from Second City, right? Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
I want to watch Schitt's Creek.
Okay.
Schitt's Creek's about what's to happen in my toilet, but too soon.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Bye, guys.
Have a good rest of the weekend. Be safe.